That's me.
That's
Welcome
you.
to Stoopid Movies, where we watch them so you don't have to. That was weird.
That was weird.
That was a really weird intro.
Take 7.
Welcome to Stoopid Movies, where we watch them so you don't have to.
And this week we watched Downrange, a Shudder exclusive.
Yeah.
And 2017, not rated, 90 minutes. So this was directed by Ryuhei Kitamura. Ryuhei?
Ryuhei?
Ryuhei.
Yeah.
Ryuhei Kitamura. Ryuhei Kitamura. Starring Kelly Conair, Stephanie Pearson, and Graham Skipper. What was this about?
So a group of not friends are going on a road trip. Basically, they're like ride sharing. They're out in the middle of nowhere in some state that they never really say where. And they have a flat tire.
Well,
they have a flat tire.
True.
It's flat.
Yeah.
And they get out and they start to change it. And it takes them ever to change a tire.
Yeah.
And turns out the reason they have a flat tire is someone shot it out. And the rest of the movie is them getting shot at. By a sniper.
So, what do we like about it? Man, okay. You want to start it?
Nope.
Okay, yeah. So, right out of the gate, I mean, literally within probably, the first 10, 15 minutes, and then throughout the whole movie, there's a ton of gore. It's all practical, and it looks good. It looks realistic at times.
Yeah.
It's very well done. It's straight up gore. Yeah. It's not goofy gore. It's not comedic gore. It's straight...
You know, I really like, we mentioned before that it was out in the rolling hills somewhere up north. I love the setting. It was beautiful to the point of, I was saying we should move there.
It was probably filmed up my butthole.
I don't think it was filmed in your butthole.
It's a one set location, literally, the entire movie. Yeah. And it's out on this highway road or whatever. Man, it looks awesome. Man, the use of natural lighting out there, and the sunlight, it's all in pretty much most of the movie up until the very end is during the day.
Yes.
And it looks great.
Yeah.
You know?
Why don't more horror movies use the sun? The sun is scary.
The atmosphere. I love the atmosphere in this.
It was super tense.
It is, yeah. Compared with the score and the music that they use, all that combined made for a really consistent, tense vibe. What's going to happen here?
Rob's nipples were getting hard.
Yes.
You know, with that, I'll say the camera work was gorgeous. You know, most of it was pretty up close with them behind the car talking. But there were a few shots that were, longer shots. There were a couple that were actually from above.
The acting was actually very solid.
Surprisingly.
Yeah. Again, this is it's a serious, straightforward movie. I mean, there's really no humor, very little.
There's no funny.
There's nothing. It's just a straight up serious movie. And the actors portrayed those characters really well, I thought.
One thing I'm surprised you haven't mentioned so far is the body count.
Yes, yeah.
This movie had a seriously high body count.
Yeah.
And I'm not going to give away who dies and who lives. But there were 14 deaths in this movie.
Yeah. One of the things that I did enjoy about this, it gets to the point, and it's consistent, and they don't waste time with exposition and backstory.
Yeah.
And I like that. You never really, maybe this is a spoiler, but you never really find out who the killer is, or why, or what. You never see his face. And it, like you said, it's kind of like the original Halloween. They kind of succeed in that. What is happening? They're there trying to kill us. That makes it scary to me. I will always stand by that. I don't need to know why or who. It makes it scarier doing that. And that whole, paired with
take two,
right? But without that and just the consistent vibe and the suspense, it kept me invested in it. I want to know, how are they going to get out of this? What's going to happen? How are they because you think, what would you do in that situation?
Yes.
It succeeds in that.
We discussed what we would do in this situation. Rob would act like a lunatic. Just like that. He'd go running out there for the guy, try to tackle him and kill him. I would be hiding behind the car, wetting myself and crying.
That kind of leads into the few dislikes we do have.
Yeah.
I'll let you take that.
Okay. And this was just my opinion, because Rob doesn't agree with me. I thought it was slow. There's a point in there for about 20 minutes where it's just like, okay.
Drags a little bit.
Come on. I don't care that your dead girlfriend was pregnant. I don't care about this. I don't care about that. It just felt kind of like,
Sure.
you know. But that was just me. You didn't think that.
Yeah, see, and it could be considered a slow burn, which usually isn't my cup of tea, so I see what you're saying.
This really isn't my type of movie. I mean, I love horror movies. I love all horror. I'm going to watch any. And I'm not unhappy that I watched it. It was a good movie. It was a really, really good movie. Not my type of movie.
Right.
I like slashers. I like ghosts.
Yeah.
I like werewolves, monsters, supernatural. A human with a gun is just kind of
It falls in that, like, I spit on your grave style type. With the rape and the torture, you know, stuff like that. It's almost too realistic.
Yeah.
It happens in real life. So,
for me especially, and I know you're this way to a point too.
Oh, yeah.
I watch horror movies to escape reality.
Yes.
It's stupid, mindless fun.
Yep.
And that was really my big problem with the movie, was it was too real.
Yeah.
It felt more like watching the news, watching a dramatic reenactment on the news, than it felt like an escape. I'm taking all of the dislikes, just putting that out there. The one main female character, and I feel bad because I didn't catch anyone's name at all. And
Stephanie Pearson is this
yeah,
character.
Stephanie Pearson, which she did great.
Oh, great.
This is nothing against her. It's the way the character was written was a little too Deus Ex Machina for me. It's like she just happened to know all of this super useful information. Yeah. That was bothering the hell out of me.
Oh, yeah.
It was all the hay on the ground. And I know it's a thing, and it's not anything bad about the movie. It's just they'd get bloody, and then they'd get the hay all over their hands, and it was like hands, blood, and hay. And I was like, oh, wash your hands.
Right. Yeah.
Gross. I know not the top thing on their mind when they're getting shot at, but it just gave me the gibblies. You said it was a Shudder exclusive. We watched this on Shudder because it is a Shudder exclusive, so you have to be on Shudder to watch it.
Right.
You exclusively on Shudder.
Yes.
Shudder does not sponsor us.
No, they don't.
We wish they would. We both love Shudder. We're both huge fans.
Yes. Shudder is fantastic. If you're watching this, you probably know what and who Shudder is. So if you haven't signed up for them. They got all kinds of old movies, 80s movies, not everything. Yeah. Indie movies, exclusives, shows, documentaries. Yeah. Joe Bob Briggs.
And you know, we don't have a promo code because, again, we're not sponsored by them. But seriously, there are a ton of promo codes out there. Just go look for one and you'll get a month free or something.
You can do a month free and that's like $5 a month.
Yeah.
Or you can do like me. Accidentally pay for a full year, but man, it was worth it, and you save money in the long run.
Poor Rob.
Well, let's rate this Shudder exclusive.
Yes.
So I'll go first. If
you go first.
Okay.
Usually you do.
That's a good point.
You put yourself on the wrong side this week.
I know, right? I loved this movie, despite it being.
Sorry.
Exactly. Despite it being a little too realistic and the whole concept is kind of uncomfortable, it was really done almost flawlessly. You know, I mean, everything about it was shot well, it was great, it's gory. I loved it, and I would recommend it for sure. Just, it's a serious movie. Just know that. I'm going to go 7.5 out of 8.
Okay, so this movie is really, really not my wheelhouse. This is like what I watch. It's over here. Actually, it's off camera. Oh, don't eat my hand. This isn't my type of movie at all. I enjoyed it.
Well, I know you were a little iffy when I said that's what we're going to watch.
Enjoyed it. I'll put in quotes. Because for what it was, this was the best movie I have seen in this type of movie. So I'm going to give it a 6.5 out of 8. Not every movie has to be made for every person.
Exactly. You're not going to please everybody.
And there's going to be someone out there that sees this movie and is like, this is the horror movie I've been waiting for. This is the movie that inspires me to go make movies.
Right. Anyway, you can, if you like what we're doing, support. We appreciate you watching. Like and subscribe to our channel. Yep. You know the drill.
Please.
Spread the word. Tell your friends. Check us out on
Facebook.com/StoopidMovies.
Instagram @StoopidMovies. The Horror Punk. Dr. Sketch Turner.
God, you look like a proctologist. Shoving your finger up there.
Email us if you want. StoopidMovies@Outlook.com.
Yeah.
Support indie horror.
Support indie horror.
Ooh. Check out the flash forwards we put out and let us know if you can figure out the movie we're watching.